Start things off in Richmond, Virginia, where a bipartisan bill to stop cyber flashers is close to becoming law. Hey, Tinder is about to get real expensive for creeps. Shout out to Virginia for protecting all the rest of us from nasty people. The bill states that the person who receives an unsolicited explicit image can sue for damages or $500, whichever is greater. I'm going to go with damages. Not only that, but a court can issue a restraining order against an offender to keep them from sending unwanted body parts again. Imagine getting a cease and desist for eyeball assault. Virginia is about to be responsible for some great episodes of Judge Judy. Small claims court is about to take on a whole new meaning for some of y'all. You know who you are. Ambushing people's inboxes is, by the way, very small claims energy. So this needed to happen. Democrats and Republicans can't agree on much, but they came together to say, don't nobody want to see that, and I salute you for it. Let's stay in Virginia for this next story, where according to the Washington Post, Arlington Public Schools suspended a substitute teacher who expressed approval of the Russian invasion of Ukraine and urged students to read Russian-run propaganda outlets during Spanish class. Come on, man. He did all this during Spanish class? Spanish class? Que lastima, comrade. That weird hot take had nothing to do with the lesson plan. At least talk about things happening in a Spanish-speaking country. At least make the rant relevant. Not like me, just ranting on all sorts of randomness in this half hour. This regular Spanish teacher needs to get back to work ASAP because his or her backup is struggling. La dificultad es real. Indoctrinate captive audiences on your own time. Now, since he won't be in a classroom, take that megaphone to Galway Place and compete with the bucket drummers and the Hebrew Israelites for attention. You're definitely not winning that battle. I can tell you that right now. For my money, bucket drummers all day. Now, I chose this last story out of Prince George's County, where our own Eric Flack reported that the new Washington Commanders' new stadium may be in Landover, right next to the existing location, but closer to the Morgan Boulevard Metro Station as part of the Blue Line Corridor redevelopment project.
Is a brand new Washington Commanders stadium in Prince George's County in talks and on the table?
Yes. Prince George's County Delegate Jazz Lewis tells WUSA 9 talks with the Washington Commanders about a new stadium have focused on building FedEx Field's replacement on undeveloped land adjacent to the current site in Landover.
Oh, Eric Flack, investigative journalist or spy. So they're moving across the parking lot. And that's supposed to make everything better? Hey, PG is selling this stadium move the same way the team sells false hope to the fan base every offseason. Like, I know, I'm just telling you, it's about to get better. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me into getting stuck in traffic outside two different stadiums, that's got to be on me. Now, I do hope this plan works, but forgive me for being skeptical, because the team did get some good news. Former Washington quarterback Robert Griffin III announced that he will not be releasing his tell-all book about the team. So for now, I guess we can only just imagine what RG3 would have shared in that book.
I was dedicated to this team. I sweated out my plaits on a weekly basis. Do you know how long it takes to get tiny little Keenan and Kel braids put in your hair? Until you do, you know nothing about sacrifice. I was in the salon for hours. Hours, I tell you. I had to hear about all the soap operas. Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, All My Children, General Hospital, ones that's been canceled. They still talk about canceled soap operas in the salon.
You think they still talk about canceled soap operas in the salon? I bet they do. That felt racist. I don't know about you, but that is the first time that those lips have actually been color appropriate, and it actually was the least comfortable. That is one less goofy headline for the team to deal with, so congratulations to Dan Snyder and co. My favorite story, Virginia's attempt to save people inboxes. It gotta be. It has to be. When public shaming doesn't work, hopefully fines and lawsuits will. Virginia is for lovers, you know, ones that actually agree to receive said love.